Welcome back to Ralph's house. Still working on our boat, carrying this boat up the river. And you're going to see me putting paint on top of paint, moving things around back and forth. And I'm doing a lot of detail work now, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. But I hope you realize what we are doing is just putting paint on top of paint and playing to get to where we want to go. And it don't happen sometimes the first time you put it on there. That's all right. Let it move on to another area. Come back when that dries a little bit and do it again. Move it around. Keep doing it. I want to cast some shadows on here, so I put some more lights on there. But these are overhanging decks, and so we got to get some shadows like we did on our cabin over here. And we did that. We used our just raw lumber, and that's all we had was raw lumber, which is a pretty dark color. But it dissipates real quick. I mean, it's going to give us a shadow color. And so I can just take that right back out, just keep going across it. It's a good shadow color. So I'm going to kind of do that, and that's where the light's hitting on that deck, but it's not getting under there. I'll go right across these poles, because I can't paint around them all to make it look right. We'll put them back on top of it in a little bit. So that's just a shadow color I'm putting under here. Well, those decks are overhanging that a little bit. I want it to overhang some. Same thing up here. Catch a little bit there. Pull that on across. All I got to do is dry my brush off just a little bit. I don't want to get runs in it. There we go. Kind of pull that out and bring it across. Just create some shadows there. Now I can take a little bit of blue, put in with that, kind of just, now I've got, again, it's still going to be transparent, but it'll go a little bit more to a shadow color, see, and stages, see. I like that stroke. I just believe you just have to put all these different strokes and all these different colors on to get to where you want to be, to build the depth that you want to have in this picture. Now remember all these poles we had going up and down? Let's get to use that when we got that good dark color. Let's get them drawn back in a little bit dark. And that way we'll have something to put our lights back on. And those poles then will be in front of everything we put back there. And we got that a shadow side of that beam right there. Where I see I need it. I got a little bit wide, I'll thin it down, see. Let's put that back down a little bit. It's just a shadow color is all it is. Let's put in some shadows under that. Little shadows in little places, then right under that and down the back side of that. Shadow side of that pole right there. Just put in some shadows. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You wish sometimes he'd make up his mind.
If you're a cameraman, you'd say, agree to that. Love you, buddy.
We don't make it easy. We don't make it. I understand. You know how them temperamental artist types are. You know, you gotta. God, that's fun of it, ain't it?
Yes, absolutely.
That's half the fun.
Trying to keep up with Ralph.
Let's get these.
That's been a lifetime trying to keep up with Ralph. The boy, look at the boy go.
Let's get these pieces in here. Tone that one down just a little bit. It's a little bit bright to be in the water. I gotta have these pieces on here, these little cleat pieces. Little lines that go on there. We'll clean my brush out right here and get. That color cleans out real easy. If you don't put white in it, your brushes clean out pretty good. I'm gonna grab some of this I call it my sunshine color, my yellow ochre again, and get some color back into our mast up here. Let's get some color back into it a little bit. Some of that sunshine color back on there. A little bit on the wood. It's underneath. Get some of that. I just like that wood color, that oak, that kind of oak color there. Get some of it. Something out here, but the sun's really hitting on these notches out here.
Can see 0 strokes.
I'm sorry, you can't see it?
None of them.
Well, but you can see the result.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
All right.
I know. We're gonna try a different camera angle to get y'all a little more involved here, because I got hams the size of hamburgers, and it's
And big old bear paws.
and it's kind of hard to see around them sometimes. But it's this kind of work, I've got to see what I'm doing, which is as important as you seeing what I'm doing, to get it to do to end up probably where I want it to be, to get the kind of the results I want. Grab a little bit of white into this, and grab that white, pull it over here, add a little bit of that, my sunshine color, that yellow ochre, and kind of pull those two together and catch my. Let's see what this is going to do. See how much it jumps out here. God, I love painting. I just don't know how anybody could not enjoy spending an evening sitting around doing this. I think you just get much more enjoyment out of this than you would just watching an old TV show for the upteenth time, especially reruns. Guarantee you, if you turn that TV off, you'd be surprised all the different little things you can come up with to do. That struck worked good for that A-frame back there, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think so. From where I'm sitting, makes me happy. Guess what? That's the only person I gotta please. I love it. Let's get this. Let's put that out here. Oh, quit making that noise. Hey, what? Time passes too fast when you're having a good time. These are a couple of strokes I need to get in real quick. I did. Got it where I want it, especially right back on the back of that boat where the sun's just a shining. I hope y'all are enjoying this. We're having a good time. Y'all come.